Portable coffee maker, 15 bar pressure, double extraction. These are the promises of the BlitzHome C180, but is it really as good as it seems? That's what this video is going to be about. Let's get started. There won't be an unboxing in this video. I'll quickly go through the specifications, show you the machine from the outside, and then we'll get to the tests and my experiences. Let's dive right in. So, the specifications are pretty straightforward. 600 watts of power, 15 bars of pressure, temperature adjustable between 85 and 95 degrees, plus it can also make cold coffee at 33 degrees. A 150 milliliter water tank. The machine weighs 1 kilo and 90 decagrams, and its dimensions are 12.7 by 9.2 by 21.3 centimeters. So it really can be considered compact. At first glance, this seems like a really good machine, especially for its price, which is around 25,000 forints. But just like with every machine alongside the good things, there are also some minor issues with this one that I shouldn't keep from you. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's take a look at the machine first. Well, in terms of appearance, it's not bad. In fact, it's quite a good-looking piece. The titanium gray color looks nice. It's not too flashy, but it's definitely not a plain gray mouse either. The control panel on top is a glossy surface, which of course is a fingerprint magnet, so you'll have to keep wiping it, but unfortunately, that's the case with quite a lot of machines. What I do like, though, is the swiveling head. You can see that I can rotate it a full 180 degrees, which is really great because it makes the machine much more compact and it fits into a smaller space when folded up. And of course, it's also quite practical because when it's open, I can easily fill it with water and the rotated part pours the coffee directly into the cup. It's easy to operate. There are two buttons. With one, I can make hot coffee. With the other, I can make cold coffee. There's also a small display that shows the water temperature. So everything's fine so far. Let's take a look at how to use it. This machine doesn't work like a traditional espresso machine. Those have a boiler where the water heats up, but this one heats the water in the tank that you fill. Because of this, the water tank has a plastic lid, probably so you don't accidentally pour hot water on yourself. And here's the first problem. You can see these water level markings on the tank, 60 and 150 milliliters. For an espresso, you need 25 to 30 milliliters of water. If you do the math, you'll see that with this machine, you can only make a double espresso in a normal way. But that's not all. If you start the process, you can't interrupt it. The machine will push through the entire water content. So if you want to make a single coffee, you have to eyeball the amount of water you pour in, which might be enough, or too much, or if you're really skilled, you might hit the right amount exactly. I should note that even if you get the water amount right, things still won't be perfect because there isn't a single or double shot filter either, so you also have to eyeball the amount of grounds for a single shot. But even then it will still be problematic because if you put less grounds in the coffee basket, the puck won't form properly. Water will remain on top, which then drips onto the table. Let's just say that with this machine you can only properly make double espressos. The other big issue is portability. Yes, the machine is small and light, that's true, but you need an outlet for it because it has a 600 watt power rating. And the cable is a classic computer power cord, which is quite thick and stiff. These features significantly reduce its portability. Or if this is considered portable, then so is anything else I can lift. And here's the point, this machine is not really portable. It needs an outlet, so you can call it anything, just not portable. Yes, there are battery-powered coffee machines that are portable, but those can't heat up the water. You have to get hot water for them from somewhere. So basically, the problem isn't with the BlitzHome C180, it's the concept of portable coffee makers that's flawed. Now let's see what kind of coffee it makes. Well, I have to say, it does make crema, but it's not the usual kind. It's more like a quickly disappearing foam on top of the coffee. I'm not saying the coffee is undrinkable, but it's pretty watery. No one should think that it will deliver the same quality as a professional espresso machine. So what is this machine actually good for? Well, if you travel a lot and have a high-powered car inverter, you could try using it in your car. You can use it at a campsite if there's an outlet, you can use it in a hotel room or even in an office or at home if your kitchen is small and there's no space for another machine. So as you can see, even though true portability isn't achieved, there are still situations where it can be useful. To sum up, this machine presents a mixed picture. It has 15 bars of pressure, it has pre-infusion, which are both good things. The dual extraction technology is also a nice feature, but in practice you have to be prepared for a lot of compromises. The dependence on a 230-volt power supply, the cumbersome cleaning, the fact that you can't control the amount of water and that it drips after use. These are all issues that significantly limit its usability. The price-to-value ratio depends on what you want to use it for. If you want to make better coffee in an office environment or a small apartment than what coffee vending machines provide, it could be a sensible investment. But if you're looking for a truly portable solution, you'll have to wait a few more years or even decades for the right machine, because at present, you definitely won't find one, at least not a battery-powered one. Overall, the BlitzHome C180 is a promising experiment, but it's not perfect. For those who are willing to make some compromises, it could be suitable. You'll find the link to purchase it below the video along with the coupon code. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, because most viewers aren't subscribed. Next week, I'll be back with 2 more video reviews. Come back. In the meantime, enjoy the nice weather. Apparently, summer is set to kick in this weekend. Be good. Take care of yourselves. Hello.